Yeah.
Okay, I think it's working now.
What's up, party people?
What up? It's Monday. Okay. It's working.
Nice.
I saw you got your triggers working.
Kind of.
What was-
Everything is broken and nothing is inexpensive. Ever.
What's broken?
The trigger's broken. The SPD is broken.
How's the SPD broken?
It's just, I didn't break it. It's just broken.
What's not working with it?
The trigger input, it doesn't register trigger hits.
That's weird.
Yeah, I tried everything. Tried different cables, tried different triggers,
Huh.
tried factory resetting it.
Really?
Yeah,
And then you reloaded everything into it?
yeah.
Damn.
But I tested it before I reloaded shit back in. Just like even plugging a cable into the 1-2 input doesn't work for some reason.
Damn.
It'd be like that.
What are you gonna do? Hit up Roland or something?
Oh yeah, I'll just hit up Jeffrey Rowland. Hey Jeff Rowland, how's it going, man? Hey,
we'll just wait.
Can you give me stuff? You know.
We'll just wait till we're TikTok famous, and then we'll have leverage to hit up Jeffrey Rowland.
If anyone knows Jeffrey Rowland's number, tell him to hit us up. Give him my number. That's 555-420-6969. Thank you.
6969. The levels look a little low today. No, am I wrong?
It's cut off. It's cut off by the chat. That's why you don't see it going all the way up.
Oh, I see. What up, Kelvin? Welcome. This is Monday night hangout night.
Hang sesh.
We don't really have much to do tonight. Let's. We were having a conversation about before we came on about the new Instagram feature, Instagram Reels.
I wonder what that's going to be like.
They're clearly coming. They're coming for TikTok's neck. I'm gonna charge my wireless. Hold on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of TikTok alternatives popping up, and some of them are kind of sketch.
Yeah. That one I downloaded that one. I just deleted it. It was not real. It was fake. Clearly.
It was just like a TikTok rip.
Yeah, but it was also not real. Like I don't think that any of the people on it were real. I think it was like a bunch of robots on it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Because I posted things on it, and then like the comments had nothing to do with the thing. Like it was like just clearly like I was like, this is not real people that are writing this.
Yeah.
But I mean, the TikTok ban is still, they're still trying to push that. But
yeah, I feel like
I don't know if they're gonna actually make that a reality because they're fighting against it pretty hard, and also they've never banned an app in the United States ever.
right. Instagram is stealing everyone's shit. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They stole Snapchat stories feature. Now they're stealing TikTok's thing.
Yeah, I think you know what's gonna be a big dependent on the Instagram Reels like working out over TikTok is if they change the algorithm to some degree, because the algorithm on Instagram is
It's whack.
It's whack.
It's so whack.
They want you to pay for it, and if the Reels is the same thing, no one's moving from TikTok over to because the TikTok algorithm is infinitely better than the if you're trying to reach new people, it's infinitely better.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
Yeah,
than having to pay for reach or exposure.
Right.
Like now, you used to be able to post on Instagram before everyone was on Instagram and use a hashtag and be discovered by a group of people. But now there's like so many more factors that go into it, like how often you post, and you need to be posting like 5 times a day to get the same kinds of engagement that you might have had 5 years ago when it first came out.
Yeah, the TikTok algorithm steals mad info.
It's
I know.
kind of sketchy too.
Yeah, it's sketchy. It's sketchy, but I think they're all really sketchy, man. Like everything is sketchy. Like it's all so sketchy. Like
why is it okay for Facebook and Instagram to steal all the information about your phone? Because I'm sure if you reverse engineered their apps, it would tell you, it would be just as telling as to how much information they collect about you.
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that like we constantly say things out loud and then we get advertisements for it. Just in that alone, is just like, that your phone is constantly listening to you, what you're saying, and they're taking your information just in your day-to-day conversations. Like, my phone's in my pocket right now. This conversation is being heard to some degree, and somebody's using the info. It's crazy. The TikTok algorithm. I
guess there's something to be said about creating some basically government spyware that's on everyone's phones, and then using it to sell more American products instead of Chinese products. Because I think that's probably what they're scared of. Or just having a profile on every U.S. citizen is kind of crazy when you can find out like who politicians are and where they're staying, or information about the military, because they banned that from their bases recently too.
Yeah, so did Wells Fargo banned it from their bank employees.
Amazon banned it, and then they released a statement saying they didn't mean to ban it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's
weird
because there's a lot of advertisements on it too. Like, big corporations are already advertising on TikTok as well. And so I don't think so. They just bought $800 million in Google's data services so that they could store all their data with Google, the United States data. Just trying to and they're trying to get away from ByteDance. They're trying to like get bought out from ByteDance so that it's completely just an American company.
Right.
So they're definitely trying to make the moves. I don't know if it's gonna get banned. I don't think that it seems like a version of censorship that would go against the Constitution for them to complete, unless they really proved that they were doing something more malicious or dangerous than any of the other apps are already doing, which, according to them, they're not.
Right.
So,
but according to Facebook and Google, same thing stands.
Exactly.
So, like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, if they can't prove that they're doing anything that they're not, it's kind of like it seems
that
like
shit's all connected.
Yeah, it seems like censorship. It also seems like a little bit of a pissy fit from Donald Trump and him just being mad that the Gen Zers are coming after him on TikTok.
That's very possible too.
But I think so. Going back to the Reels thing, if Instagram puts out this Reels thing, I wonder if it says it's going to be posted in your stories, but then also your feed. I just wonder if it's gonna if it's gonna be the same algorithm. I don't think that they took over Snapchat to a big degree because of the stories, right? But I don't know that they'll do that with this, because that TikTok algorithm, man, if you post, it's pretty designed to if you understand it and you post content that's really good for the platform, it will do well.
Right.
I can pretty much guess at this point, I've been posting a lot on it, and I can pretty much guess which ones are going to do better than other ones because I kind of understand how it works.
That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, you could we've had Instagram and Facebook around for a while now to kind of understand where they went in the direction of how they support posts. Or remember there was a point in time where this is probably while we were in high school or just after we left high school, they changed pages that you like so that your feed no longer consisted of things that you liked. It was like to get more reach on any sort of post, you would have to boost it. And that wasn't just if you're like a corporation selling something. It was also for bands and artists and smaller people who didn't really have something to sell. But for a while, everything in the feed was other people unless you paid money, and then it would start showing up in people's feeds.
Yeah, I think that's where they all eventually head, especially when they get oversaturated, because there's so many people on them. Dude, Instagram or
he's dipping.
Peace out, Kelvin. Thanks for coming in. But Facebook has however many 4 billion accounts or something like that.
Right.
And then Instagram has I think going nearly 3 billion at this point. Once they get so oversaturated like that, and there's all those people posting to it, that's when they start to head to the side of okay, no, we're just going to capitalize on this and make money off of this. Because also, how are you supposed to see everybody's shit at that point? How would you possibly see everyone's shit? Imagine if your feed actually still was just the timeline of everything. It would be never ending.
It would just keep going. Yeah.
It would just keep. I remember there used to be a time where your feed ended. You just you
got to the bottom of all the posts.
You scroll through and you're like, oh, cool, I looked at everything.
See you later.
Now that doesn't happen. Like, they'll keep feeding you ads, and if like that's never ending. But also, there's so many people on there posting
all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, I guess. But I think that right now that that TikTok is a place that musicians and creators should be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think
it's good for growth.
It's good for growth. Like we're seeing, it's like in the dude, I made 160 videos and had a few do pretty good, but now like in the past 10 videos, I think it's like recognized that like, oh, this person's like a creator, and they're a creator that like is like doing things that people care about, because like the shit, and it's like getting sent out
more recommendations
infinitely. Since last Wednesday, I posted the perfect loop, right? And I was like, oh, that might be a good one. And you're like, oh, we have like 1,600 followers. We now have 6,500 followers, and it's 5 days later. Like, it got sent out.
Exponential growth. There's no question.
It got sent out to way more people, and I saw as soon as that one got sent out, and then I did the next one that did really well. The video I did right after that did really well, even better. I saw that it started sending out older ones again. Like, older ones I started seeing getting likes and comments
old
again.
Videos you posted weeks and weeks ago started seeing a lot more views.
Yeah, started getting popping off a lot more and converting to people like actually coming and following the page. So I think that they like recognize. I don't know, because it's weird, because I've also seen pages where someone posts 4 times and the 4 videos all go viral.
That's also crazy. Do you think they delete the ones that don't go viral?
I don't know. I saw like, because people have figured out that you can make formula videos on TikTok, essentially, like
a loop.
Continuous
looping video, or duet this, or basically like have a similar intro, middle, ending piece, or a similar type of content, like that bike video we saw.
Right, yeah.
There's a million of those bike videos, how people react to you passing them for other things too.
Right. Well, for example, what I mean is, like, there's this one guy who got 300,000 followers in 3 weeks, and he did it all through just speaking rap songs. But like in like very like articulating the lyrics, like just like
making it increasingly verbose.
Yeah, he just did that.
You know, that was a meme like 5 years ago.
Yeah, he took that meme.
He just made videos,
and he just made 5 a day, and he did it. He even said that he did it not because he really cared, not because he's like, I'm not trying to build some career. He's like, I love my job. He was just interested in the idea that you could do that. And I think that everyone that's creating right now should recognize that. Like, that anyone on that app, if you figure out some kind of formula of a video to create, you can gain a big following very quickly.
True.
Very quickly, and it's not going to be like that forever. I don't know. It depends on if the app lasts, and if the app does last and becomes the next big thing, well, it's going to be like everything else. It's going to be oversaturated in even maybe a couple months.
I feel like there's like the same way that Bigo app blew up, or the Like one with 2 E's. There's, even if they banned TikTok from the US and Instagram's version of it flopped, like there's always an opportunity for another app to pop up that has that same instantaneous long-term engagement from making content that the algorithm favors.
Yeah, I think I think that this is like the biggest one since Vine.
Probably, yeah.
Because I remember Vine, like, people built careers off of Vine.
Yeah.
There's literally people that got huge on Vine, and then it went away, but they still lasted. Like, they
remember King Bach?
No.
Or Batch? King
Oh,
Bach.
yeah, King Batch. Yeah.
I thought it was Bach, because
No.
it's B-A-C-H.
No, it's
Where's
Batch.
the T?
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Batch.
He's in that movie Meet the Blacks.
Uh-huh.
So he's in movies now. There's a number of them.
And he's
who
big
are
on
just
TikTok.
Yeah?
He's good at the TikTok too.
There you go.
He's big on that.
Vine 2.0.
Yeah, because there's just, I mean, look at DJ Khaled. He wasn't a Vine. He was a Snapchat guy.
Right.
But there was another one. He just did those videos, and like, he had a career before that, but that, like, everybody knew about him after he did that shit. And then like Snapchat goes away and dies, kind of. I mean, it's still here, but it's like not what it was.
Right.
But DJ Khaled still is massive. You know, that's like
Making songs with Pitbull.
right. And I
like,
right,
whoever
exactly.
else.
And not everybody's gonna be DJ Khaled or King Batch or Charlie D'Amelio, who's that huge TikToker. But I think recognizing that if you build 100,000 followers on a thing, right? Like we've had the conversation that as a musician, 1,000 fans could be a career, right? Like if you had 1,000 people that like truly were fans of your music, that's a career. If you built a following of 100,000 on a platform, you take 1/100th of that, and you could be making a living off of doing that thing.
True. Yeah.
Right, like so, and I think that's it's something. If anyone, I don't know if anyone's watching, but if anyone's watching this, or if we end up uploading this conversation post, if you're a musician or a creator right now, and you're not at least like looking into that app, I'm telling you, there's really fast growth on it. Like, but it's not gonna be there forever. It's not gonna be there forever. It was probably even easier 6 months ago.
Yeah.
It was probably way easier 6 months ago to just make, like, if I was posting the same videos I'm posting now 6 months ago, probably would have, like, triple the following. But, I don't know, something to think about. But Instagram Reels, we'll see what happens with that.
I guess so.
I don't know. Keep an eye on it.
Word. It comes out in 2 weeks.
I think so. I saw a TikTok about how it comes out in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Some dude made one about that.
That's cool. Anyone on Facebook?
I don't know. I don't even have my iPad in here. You'd have to actually can you go to the website?
If you're logged in on this one, it should work. If you're on Facebook, we can't see your messages, so come
Yeah,
on
yeah.
over to the
There I am.
website or Twitch or MySpace or Facebook or not Facebook, Friendster or LinkedIn.
Yeah, it looks
Beta.
like, it looks
Beta
like a
live
few
stream.
people liked it, but I don't know if anyone's commenting.
Word.
What's good? Oh, there's one person watching. What's up, one person watching?
Hi,
we
one
didn't-
person.
we didn't see who it was. Yeah. What have you been doing past couple days? I feel like I haven't seen you in a few days. I saw you, but I don't know. I feel like what have you been up to?
Dude, every day's a blur. It's all doing nothing, basically.
Why's that? Why are you doing nothing?
There's nothing to do.
There's always
There's nowhere to go.
There's
nothing.
always things to do. There's always things to do.
True.
Come on. Yeah, I've been riding my bike every day again.
What's the most amount of miles you've ever ridden?
In the past couple months. I think it
Like
was
in
when,
in one sitting. Was it the Coney Island thing?
either that or I think that was it. That was like 41 miles from Van Cortlandt to Coney Island. But Donald and I also did we did from home to Nyack and back once, and
That
now
sounds like a trip.
that was like 36 or 37. It was pretty close. Those were the two most. That one was tough. It was hot that day, I remember.
What do you feel like when you get home from a ride like that?
For like that one I was shot, dude. But like a regular like ride that I usually do like 10 miles. I feel like ready to go. Like I feel more like I feel ready to go with my day. I feel like more cuz I usually just throw on like either really like upbeat music or like a super positive podcast, and it's just like a complete like you have to pay attention to what you're doing / listen to this thing that's like good. Like I'm just trying to like put positive shit into my head, and then like it just like sets me for the rest of the day to be like, all right, sick. I might have a good day today.
Nice.
It's a good way to. I always start the day with it. Like I have my coffee, and then I'm like, all right, let's go do that.
Word. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been like, I haven't written anything down, but I've been thinking about just writing way more. I don't know. I've been having a hard time focusing.
There's a lot of distractions.
Yeah. I've just been having a lot of hard time focusing. Like, I'm thinking about going to Rhode Island for a couple days.
Cool.
Just by
I think
myself.
you mentioned that before, yeah.
Yeah.
Get away from everything.
Yeah, I was talking to Candace about just like she was telling me about solo trips the other day or last night on the podcast, and I think that she was just like, "Yeah, it's great. You should do it." And I was like, "Oh, that's like an easy way to do it. Like I have a place to sleep there,
Yeah.
and I can like just go and like not."
Be in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I would literally just want to completely disconnect and like I don't want to see anything or like I don't want to like I just want to be by myself, and I think I just want to bring my laptop and my guitar
There you go.
and then just like sit on the beach, hang out, go for a bike ride, and write music. I think that would maybe give me a place to like actually focus. I feel like I'm just distracted here all the time.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah. The ideas, guys.
Lots of ideas.
I always have ideas, and then I never like. It's hard to.
Not enough time.
There is enough time. That's the thing is there is enough time. I waste a lot of time. I can't get focused. I can't sit and focus on the fucking thing. If I used all the time, if I spent 8 hours a day doing things, like just solid, like if I'm acting like it was like work 8 hours, damn, I get a lot of shit done. But I don't do that.
Yeah. That's. I feel like that's kind of unsustainable.
I don't know. Depends on if you like what you're doing.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Just have a hard time like sitting down and like getting started on anything. That's the hardest thing for me is getting started.
Yeah. Once you're moving, you're moving.
Yeah, once I'm into something, I'm like, okay, I'm cool, I'm ready, I'm going, I'm doing this thing. But getting started is rough for me.
Weird. I start like 10 different projects and don't finish any of them.
Yeah, that's bad too. I do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you feel like it didn't get finished. You know what? I think
You just end up not getting anything done because the weight of the 9 projects before the one that you're working on are in the back of your head, you know?
yeah. I think we should both start writing to-do lists. Like
I couldn't tell you how many to-do lists I have that
But,
are just like you either cross the shit off and then you can't get everything done in the one day, so you
but
add it to the next day's
no,
one.
yeah, but it has to be realistic. Realistic to-do lists. Like set the
Yeah.
bar really low. Like set the bar
That
with
way
like
you feel like you accomplished something.
I'm
for
gonna
the
do this
day.
one thing today, and if I get this one thing done, I did the day well. It was a good day. You know, like set the
Yeah.
bar super low, and then add on as you get the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying?
That way you're not biting off more than you can chew.
Right. You're like, okay, cool. I got that one thing done, and I had more time, so now I could potentially do another thing if I wanted to, and I'm ahead of the game. If I don't, it's cool. I could just chill because I did the one thing that I set out to do today. I've been trying to do that recently, like setting the bar really low of what I need to get done in a day.
The problem with that is, especially with creative work, like you could write a song for your whole life if you really wanted to take that same song and it wasn't done to you. Like you could there's no one to tell you it's done. So you have to be that person yourself and kind of police how much time and energy you put into certain things before moving on to the next thing. Because maybe doing the same thing every day won't work. You know, maybe you'll get better and better and better at it, but it's not what you should be focused on because it's not helping you with your goals. Like, for example, screen printing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, at first, it was a great idea to minimize the overhead of being in a band and having to get shirts made all the time. Like, that's one of the top expenses when you're in a band because you're trying to fund the thing that you want to do. But over time, you realize, like, this takes a lot more of my day than you would like it to because it inhibits you from working on things like music or, you know, getting away. Or if you have the pressure of printing 100 shirts and not enough time, then that shit's going to get to you too. It all adds to stress, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, just not biting off more than you should. If you know, I think in overestimating the amount of time that something's going to take. overestimate. Like if
That's
you
one way to do it.
yeah, if you think that something's gonna take 2 hours, just set 4 hours to aside for it. Or set 5 hours. You know, like set way more time than you think so that when it doesn't take 2 hours like you thought it was going to take, you're not stressing out about it. You're just like, okay, well, I've expected it to take longer in reality.
Yeah.
You know, like.
You got to chip away at it, which is even harder than getting shit done because there's no motivating factor having the thing to finish in a project that's going to take you months. It's not the instant gratification of like finishing it in one sitting.
Yeah.
Where that would be great because you'd be done with it, but would it be as good had you like planned out a month of like, okay, I'll do an hour every day working on it, figuring out how to do it better, learning more, type shit like that.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of one, wanting to do whatever the thing is that you're setting out to do, and two, holding yourself accountable. Right? Like we held ourselves accountable. We had no idea what we were going to get on here right now and do. But we have this thing where we're held accountable, right, to going live Sunday through Thursday. We're realizing that maybe this isn't the move and maybe we could use this time for other things or like, but we're doing it. Yep. We're here. We're live.
What's up? Hi, people.
Like we're here. We're live. We're doing it. We can end July saying we did it because we held ourselves accountable. But instead of holding ourselves accountable to like doing every single thing that we said we were gonna do that was probably unrealistic this month,
we did one thing.
We still did one thing. No, yeah, but well, I mean, even like the things we said we were gonna do on these live streams.
Oh yeah.
We didn't hold ourselves accountable to that, but it's cool. We still held ourselves accountable to doing this.
Yeah, and now we know what it's like if we decided to do another month of virtual streaming. Who knows? Shows might not be back for a while. So
exactly,
if we wanted to do this again, we know, okay, if we want to do XYZ for each night, we have to put like twice as much time, 3 times as much time into preparing for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I think we've also learned I definitely have learned a little bit more about like what I think like what I want to make and like how to make it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like we tried to go live last Monday and make a video about my rig and it didn't work out. But I still want to make that.
Yeah, I feel like we just maybe bit off more than we could chew, like trying to cram it all into one video.
Yeah,
while we were shooting like shorter content.
Yeah,
like, we probably could have done short content on that day, knocked out a bunch of videos, and then like had we planned ahead of time, like okay, we want to do a punk rock guitar hype video, this video, that video, and then just went through the list. But we also didn't write anything for that video too.
Yeah.
So to kind of improvise it, you either have to be in the mindset that like whatever it is, I'm cool with it, and just get it done, or plan it out enough in advance so that you're hitting all the points you want to cover in a video like that, for example.
Yeah, exactly. I think it has to be shot. But it's cool. It's cool because I realize I still want to make that.
You're right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually really do like the short videos. I have I have a long list of videos I want to shoot now in my notes on my iPad. Because every time I think of an idea, I just write it down in my notes.
Cool.
And that's how I've been making the TikToks. Besides, like I'll pretty much every day I'll cut something from a live stream, and I'll make that one. I try to post a couple times a day on there, right? So I make at least 1 or 2 are usually something from our live streams. Then like 1 or 2 will be ideas that I had that I try out.
Cool.
And I just make a list of them, and it's kind of like it's interesting. I've never thought of making content in the context of making it for a platform specifically.
Oh, so this is new for you?
It's new for me.
Nice.
I've never done that.
It's harder with 140 characters and no video.
Yeah.
But having the framework for it, what's the thing called? The like blank canvas paradox? I forget. There's a name for it. But if you have the rules to create shit, it's way easier than if I said make a video. You can make any video you want. 100-hour long video, 24-hour time lapse video. Like the video is so vague that like there's no parameters for which to create it in. So now if you come up with rules like, okay, the video can only be up to a minute long, but do you even want to do that? Because then no one's going to watch that long, and everyone has a short attention span nowadays. So either plan for your long-ass video to be a really good one, or make it a length that fits the content that you're trying to create that is rewatchable, or pay attention to what other people are doing. Like, see some guy doing magic tricks, incorporate that. You see some guy doing looping videos where the video is seamless and goes all the way around multiple times. Genius. Like,
yeah, no, that's what
adapt that.
That's what I do. I kind of see what other people are doing, and then I think about it in the context of like, all right, I like when I like a video, I'm like, oh, I liked that video. How do I do something like that with the thing that I do?
Yeah.
And that's how the looping video idea came about. And I hope the Instagram Reels, I hope the videos loop.
Yeah, that would suck if they didn't. I imagine they would.
I hope they will, because that will.
I feel like Instagram feed videos loop.
Yeah, but Instagram stories don't. Like,
right.
Loop videos don't work in the Instagram stories. You can't
Maybe that's their next move, is to create a story that loops.
Maybe, yeah.
Type thing.
Yeah.
I imagine it's going to look exactly like TikTok.
Yeah. I think you're going to scroll up and scroll. Yeah.
Right.
I just want. It's going to be weird. Like, where is it going to be in the app? Like,
yeah,
I don't.
hopefully they figure that shit out and make it
maybe it'll be cool.
Usable.
Yeah, maybe it'll be cool. I feel like they're going to have to make it cool if they want to take over that space.
Part of me feels like the demographic is already split. Like TikTok has such a huge market share in that space that for Instagram to just adopt it, I don't know. There's a lot of Instagram-only creators too, so it would be hard to say.
Yeah. Well, also you could say the same thing about how Snapchat was years ago, I guess, right?
Yeah. Well, I think the difference there is that Snapchat didn't have anything unique to Snapchat that made it worth staying on over Instagram stories. Because Instagram stories were exactly Snapchats. They were 24-hour short video clips in portrait mode.
Yep.
And that's what Instagram stole. So now Snapchat has no power because they don't have any. Okay, so they have their glasses, but those are expensive and kind of creepy. I don't know. The Google Glass flopped.
I didn't even know about that.
The Snap glasses?
Yeah.
Oh, really? They were like glasses with cameras in them, and then you can like press a button on it, and it'll start recording, and then it syncs to your phone. They were obviously like big cameras on the corners of it, but they just came out with a newer version that has like smaller. It's more discreet. It just looks like a pair of Ray-Bans with like thick sides to it. But that didn't really set them apart from Instagram. Like, there's really no demand for everyone to have a pair of glasses that connect with the app. It was another thing to charge. You have to buy it. It's $300. Who the fuck wants that? And then TikTok, I guess their algorithm is their real game changer.
That's the game changer on it, is that it's designed that if you're a nobody but you make cool shit, you could be a somebody. And by cool shit, literally, as long as it catches the attention of people enough.
Right.
That's it. Like, and that's why videos that are from other things generally don't work on. You have to understand. You have to watch it. You have to
understand the culture.
Yeah. If you don't understand like what's happening there, you're not gonna. Because that's what probably the first 50 videos I made weren't for TikTok. You know, they weren't like, they just didn't fit what was happening there.
Yeah.
And
the taste, like, now that you can see a video like it and observe what about that video made it popular or important to you, that's a skill that you didn't have when you started.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of interesting, too, that no matter what, these skills transfer over. Like, TikTok could go down tomorrow, and I'd be like, all right, cool, whatever the next thing is, I understand better how, even if it's different from TikTok, I understand now better, like, just the culture of social media. It's something I never really paid attention to. I just wanted to play music and make music. But recognizing that, like, it's where a lot of the attention is, like, I understand just, like, looking at a platform now for what that platform is and what they are trying to do with that, instead of just, like, trying to half-ass it.
Yeah.
'Cause those are the people that like win on those things. You know, those are the people that do really well on those things. They're like, they just understand what people want on that. Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm down for whatever. The chat is not popping off. Where are you guys at? Just kidding. We're here an hour later. I'm going to try to do this real quick.
What's that? We could, I don't know, we could jam.
I was going to change this to the music category on Twitch from just chatting. You want to do that video first, and then we'll jam for a little?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. Let me stand up for that because I need to.
We're making it on your phone?
No, make it right
You're
here.
make it on here?
Yeah.
What is that?
So I could have the audio from my amps. I made all the other ones on here, too.
Nice.
All right, so I've
All right, that's set. That's good to go. I don't know why this is happening. This is very sketchy to me. It seems like malware.
What is that?
This reCAPTCHA thing keeps popping up every once in a while, and it's not attached to any of the websites that we're on. Not good. Damn you, Abraham Linksys.
I feel like Abraham Linksys is probably Nick's. Nick has like a separate router that he put.
But it's called Nick Chi.
Oh.
So who the hell is Abraham Linksys?
I don't know.
Maybe.
My guitar's already really low. So I've been putting out these stupid videos. They've been on our Instagram too, actually. I didn't post all of them. Maybe I did. I don't know. It's been my series. It's been called Guitar Riffs based off the height of your guitar. And I've been playing like famous riffs with making kind of goofing about different guitar players just wearing their guitars at like weird heights and shit.
Nice. They come out pretty good. People like them.
People like these. That's fine. They're really easy to make. They take you'll see. I'm about to make it live right now, and it will probably take me all of 30 seconds to shoot it, and then to cut it takes me about another 2 minutes. And then for some reason, one of them has like 200,000 views on it, and another one is like inching up there to close to that.
That's pretty crazy.
Every single one I've done, one of them, the lowest performing one is still like a pretty high performing video.
Jeez.
For
that's amazing.
So they work.
The no stuff thing.
People like them. So I'm making the riffs. I get when people leave us comments, we read them because I'm making these riffs completely based off the comments that people left on the videos. I just like when people say, "Oh, you should do the Blink-182, you should do the Green Day, you should do." I just make the next one with the ones that people said you should do and I just do it. So, yeah, I have another series I'm gonna do too. I've been thinking about, but I'll leave that off the air for now. All right, so I'll do the three are going to be the Sum 41, and then I'll do the Blink-182, and then I'll do the Ramones.
Nice.
You want to play?
No, it's cool.
Okay.
It'll be easier to just cut the portrait thing.
All right, so okay. Guitar riffs based off the height of your guitar. Punk rock edition. All right, so that was the Sum 41. Hold on, I gotta lower my guitar a little bit. Guitar's a little lower. Yo, all these punks play really low. All right, this is the Blink-182. Ah, fuck. All right, now I'm gonna go lower.
That's real low.
Yeah, as low as I can go. I'm gonna go for this one. We'll do the Ramones. Why do all these guitar players play so low? Cool, I'll put that at the end. And that's the video. So
There you go. Minute done. Bam.
If you're watching, that's what I do. I come in here and I just do that. I come up with like 3 ideas, and then I just come in here and I make the 2 or 3 ideas, and they're all like 15 seconds, and then I just post them throughout the day.
That's pretty slick. Automated hosting. Hang on. Oh, here we go. How do I? Let me see. Is this frozen? It seems a little frozen.
So I've been thinking about like the direction of the new songs a little bit.
Nice.
What have you been listening to recently? What's been on your playlists?
I don't know. Well, nothing really stands out to me as new or different.
'Cause I don't know. I just been thinking about like where to go and like cause I want to make an album that's like cohesive. You know, I don't want like if we're gonna write 10 songs, I don't want it to sound like I don't want it to be all over the place.
Yeah.
But I want to try new shit always.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about like what if we put in some sounds, like some like electronic
That's a move.
sounds maybe. I was thinking like so I've been listening to a lot of White Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty sick. They're like they are like the modern day like I don't know, it's like guitar driven
I feel like you've turned me on to them.
like pop
previously.
rock almost. Like it's just like rock. Like I don't like it's like I don't know. It's like the modern day like a pop songs, but they're guitar and bass and drum driven, you know? They're not like a distorted guitar driven.
But like maybe the structure's a pop song?
Like yeah, they're
chorus,
just
verse,
poppy songs.
chord.
So I've been listening to a lot of that. I've been listening to I don't know, you know, I still like the old elements of things, like, you know, just the lead guitars, and I like guitar driven shit. So I like most of the music we both listen to is guitar, drum, bass driven music. So yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about that, and then I've been thinking about just like I think how I want to write it, and I know we talked about this a little bit before, is I want to come up with the album title, and then I want to come up with the idea of every single song,
Okay.
and then write the songs to the titles.
Interesting. Okay.
So
Do you know what you want the name to be? Or are you still working on that?
Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't know yet. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it in the context of just like life and conversations that have been had that seem to be like recurring themes. Yeah.
What are some of those themes?
Anxiety is huge. I think like everybody is super anxious
Yeah.
right now about everything because we just
Lots
don't.
to be anxious about.
Yeah, so I've been thinking of like that's a big thing. I don't know. That's a big thing for me, for sure. And I think it could go in like so many different directions, like why you're anxious and like why. So like you could have different songs about because I think you can be anxious.
Different reasons.
Yeah, you could be anxious for really negative things, but you could also be anxious about positive things. You could be like anxiety is such a weird emotion.
It's a response to fear, which is something you don't know. Like fear is the unknown.
Right.
Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. You could be scared of something good or bad the same way you could be anxious about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's so I've been thinking of something like that. I said something to Candace yesterday that had me thinking. And it was that I don't like we were talking about like talking to someone in like a professional setting about your mental health, which is something that I've personally never done. And I'm not even really good at talking about it in general, unless it's through music. Like music is like the one place that I usually do it.
Gotcha.
So I was thinking about some kind of title about just like music being like therapy.
Oh yeah.
Music being therapy, and then like writing the central theme around that idea, like anxiety and music being therapy. But not music therapy. Because I don't know anything about that.
Therapy through
It's
music.
therapy through music. Because I don't know. I know nothing about music therapy. I'm not a doctor or anything. I'm not. You need
Not
you need
licensed.
certifications for that. I use music as my therapist. Nah. Okay. Let's jam. Fuck it. I gotta go check on Casey's dog in a little bit. So
What?
she's away, so I'm taking care of
Oh.
her dog. And I meant to do it on my way home from my lessons, and I literally got home and I was like, I drove past the exit. So
No.
I got home, I was like, I forgot, so I gotta go.
Shoot.
I,
Okay.
I saw him before I went to my lessons, but
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go see him.
Need
He-
to double check. I think we just got a message. Hang on, let me see what's up.
All right.
What's up? What's up? BMT.
Hey, what up?
Juice Box in the house. That's Mike Terry, right?
Yeah.
What's up, Juice Box, man?
What up, Terry? Terry, we're gonna write a riff on the spot.
Everyone else refers to the people in the chat by their chat name. I'm talking to you, Pussymeister69.
That was a good guy.
That was a guy on
It wasn't.
Mixer.
It wasn't that. It was like some shit like that though.
And he's messaged us a couple times. Want the click?
I want some shit like that. I want to do like a.
Okay.
All right, I typed it in.
Another podcast with an AJ host? That's kind of fresh.
That would actually be hysterical. You like that riff? Thanks, bro. I just made it up right now. We should be on that podcast. That would be hysterical. 3 AJs talking to each other. Tell them to sign us up.
We'll
Come
bring
on.
Artemis and Aretha. It'll be fun.
We're trying to write some like White Reaper shit. I know Terry would like that.
Nice. You're not distracting us.
We got you. We gotta go major chord, like do a chorus. Big power stadium riff
Like
chorus.
cut time or snare on 3?
Yeah, snare on
Okay.
3.
were we starting from the beginning of the riff?
No. From
Okay.
Terry says 4 on the floor. We're giving him. He's got co-writes on this one.
Word.
4 on the floor. So like a 2/4, like a.
It's kind of similar to the other riff, right? But maybe on the toms or something.
Yeah, let's see. How do we do? Hold on, I'm coming over. I'll bring my mask and dog. Dude, you're invited. Come through.
Just make sure
You
your
know where I
dog is
live?
cool with Casey's dog. Here's what you gotta do. Tab it out in the chat. Type just use hyphens and like the numbers, and we got you. That'll tell us the rhythm.
I think we're onto something there. I think there's something there. I like the riff. I do like the chords. I think we need to figure something out with that.
Yeah.
But there's something there.
I like the 4 on the floor idea.
I think it's good that there needs like a rhythm for the chorus.
Yeah.
Go back in the recording. I will. All right, now it's kind of getting off.
Yeah, we're having fun though.
Yeah, no. What do you say?
Second half of the chorus, more. Oh, okay. So like the first half is just like.
Boys back in town. Oh, dude, yeah. Nah, not halftime. Not halftime.
Hey!
Not
Sorry.
halftime. What are you doing, bro? Our coach is here.
Sorry, coach. I'll get him next time.
Get in the game, kid. No, we appreciate it, dude. Terry should be a co-writer on at least one song on this album. That
Yo,
would
you
be
should guest vocal on the track.
Yes, yo, you guess. Are we locking you in for guest vocals right now?
I just need to play like Norm. Just really hard and fast, and without my shirt on.
He said we got it. We got the guest vocal.
Yes.
Nah, we're holding you to that.
That's not a joke though.
Yeah, we're actually writing. We're trying to writing a whole.
We can't afford him.
We can't afford him. He's
We'll
probably
pay
like.
you in dick sucks. That's all we got. I lost my job.
Unemployment is up next week.
Shit. Shit.
That's gonna be a TikTok, by the way. Punk on unemployment. It's in my punks on unemployment.
I need to react harder. I'll just be like, no! Not unemployment! Anything but unemployment!
Oh, God. Yeah. Anyway.
Norm plays really slow on new records. Slow and tech. Ooh. You'll take the dick sucks. You're out of money too. So you can't pay for them. Have the same problem. Wish I could reach it myself, but
it's almost like
I
we're.
can't remove the ribs. So.
It's almost like we're a bunch of punks on unemployment.
No! I just want to work at the record store, Dad. I can't even be open.
Oh, man. God.
At least the stores are open. Pizza stores. The pizza stores. Where all the pop punk kids hang out.
Pizza stores, Taco Bell parking lots.
Chipotle if they're the upscale pop punk kids.
Punk, no unemployment. We'll go back to the things where no. Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
we don't even get to go back to life. It's not even like, all right, well, we'll send you back to where you never made money before. Anyway, we can't even do that.
Yeah,
we can't even not make money playing music live. It's not even an option to try to make $100 at Barney McNabb's
before. It was clearly because we didn't want to make music money. We were just doing it for the spirit of punk. And now they won't even let us do that. No!
No!
Damn. Life is going to be weird in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
That is if we last that long.
Nah, we'll be fine. I'll be fine. I still got money coming.
There you go.
You on the other. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck.
I'm just kidding. You'll figure it out.
I was hoping this whole going live for a month thing would end us with more subscribers. Hey, man, I'm going to take my 125 and do whatever the fuck I want with it, okay? And that's $1.25. That's mine.
You actually thought that going live for a month was going to change our
I mean,
lives.
we did it on TikTok, and now we have 6,000 followers. So, like, why wouldn't Twitch work? Who knows?
I'm just kidding. We'll be fine, bro. We're going to make it. We're going to make it through this. In a year, life is going to be in a different spot. Watch. You too, Terry. You got this, bro. We're all going to make it through this. It was like, you're going to release new music? And I was like, what's the point? We can't play it anywhere. Bands are dumb now.
Yeah. Bands are out. Polka bands, that's in. Grab your accordion. I'm going to get tuba lessons from Brandon. Actually, fuck it. He'll be in the band. I'll just be the guy who marches with the overalls.
Yeah, you can play a snare drum or like some kind of like percussion thing.
That's not an accordion.
All right. You want to, I don't know, call it?
Yeah, I think that's the most amount of fun we've had.
Yeah.
Bullshitting with Mike Terry while trying to riff and stuff. So
thanks, dude.
Thank you, Mike.
Love you. See you.
Thank you,
I'll text
guys.
you after this.
Oh, we got a follow from Paris. Yo, my bad, Paris. I know you were talking to Mike before up in the chat and said something like,
I missed
yummy. Oh, wait, no, you said you're tempted to start playing yourself, or are you tempted to start playing with yourself? Because I think it could be a typo. No, just kidding. Oversaturation. I have no boobs. True. Yet.
Wait.
Get a girl in your band.
If you wanna come
Bro,
over.
Artemis is binary. No, he's like a robot. Like, his code exists in binary.
Yeah, if you want to come over, come over. I have to quickly go check on Casey's dog, but I'm literally just going to go feed the dog and give it a pill with some peanut butter.
Tomorrow we are. I think he wants us to be on the stream, and he should be.
Oh, wait, do you want to be on the stream? or you just want to come over to hang?
I think it was
I'll
the
text you.
first and second one
I'll
together.
text you. We're ending the stream,
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it.
so I'll text you.
But yeah, that was fun. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
We'll catch you later. What? That's not the thank you one.
Just press
delete
end.
it.
Press end.
They say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. But if you can make it from
Your mom's
Yonkers,
here.
New York, you could definitely make it anywhere because the gravity and the force that's trying to pull you down is like no other. So